I feel the urge to say, like, are you ready to get batty with me? My fellow bats. Is this the vibe? What do we think? I wrap my hair around it. Welcome back to this room, because I think the last vlog we did was in this room. We did some updates, mostly this. Actually, that's not true. The last vlog was, I guess it's technically a vlog, was the birthday bash members only video. Go check it out if you want to see all the goods. You'll see some of them because they're in here, but not everything. But the one before that, we did some upgrades. We did this couch. We have my desk over there. And what we're going to be doing in this video is a bit more of that, because we are going to be slowly building out this room. So we have a few things. Well, and we have a haul to do. We got all the things. Let's just get into it. And I also mentioned in the last video that I was going to afterwards just organize all this stuff behind me. You might be able to tell that didn't happen at all. But I did go to the storage unit and I got a bunch of Halloween-y things. So at some point we're going to get together and we're going to bring it, mostly jack-o'-lanterns and like fall leaves. And I'm going to be on the lookout for like more decor stuff well, just out and about. I was going to say at Michael's. That's probably where I'm going to get a good bit of it for the space. And like divider pieces, things to like, well, we already found one piece that I'm getting at Michael's. If you saw the Michael's video, you know it. I'm going to be putting my figures in it. It's going to be really cool and it'll be on the shelf. But like things that would go on the shelf to help show off the figures. So that's a little bit why I'm holding. So we'll do that in another video and it'll be all the more Halloween-y and fall, and I'm excited. But in this video, we're going to be doing a few things. First up, I mentioned, sorry for being backlit. Actually, it looks kind of good. Why does everybody avoid being backlit? It's a vibe. Just go against the grain, you know what I mean? I mentioned in that video that that curtain is going. Now, I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. I don't know. Do you think we'd reuse it? It's got the fall. You don't think so? That was a shrug. I did get a couple photos in front of it. It's got the orangey vibes. Like, it's a really, really pretty curtain. And I think I linked it in that video. It's off of Amazon. It's quite affordable. It just has the nice rusty orange and it's more of a floral piece. But it doesn't really fit with the kind of like vibe I'm going for all year round. I want more of a darker, you know, black vibe. I think the one that we got is more, you know, we'll open it together. But we have a curtain to put up over there and then a curtain rod. And then I want to show you, because I've put some additions on my desk. I want to show you that. We have a couple hauls to do. And then another curtain. So let's move over to the desk. All right, not a lot of upgrades. We're going to probably do a whole other video. I really need to plan out like this top space here, but I brought in I have two of these. So if you remember the one in the bedroom, it's still there. It's on my mannequin, but I just like the whole like cute ghosty vibe. We get to do a lot of that, a lot more of that in here. And then I have my lava lamp. And look at the bat ear reflection. I'm here for it. But my lava lamp in all its glory. I do not leave this thing unattended, like, well, I should say that's not true. Out overnight. It just, these things get so warm, I forget about it as a kid because you're not paying attention to those things. You're just going, ooh, cool. That's neat. So we showed that off. And then, I mean, if you saw the birthday video, you get a little glimpse of this. Got myself he got me the Poltergeist Heretic candle. So I felt like that looked really cool over here. I haven't taken the bit off there or burned it. I want to like get everything set up. And then here I got another figure that I'm really excited about. Another character. Is this lighting better? Yep. One thing we're going to be working on is lighting over here. Okay, I'm trying to show this figure. So this character's, and what is the character's name? I don't know if this is the name. No, is that the name, Maddie? Impopo? Yeah. Impopo. That's a fun name. I saw this, I think, some time ago at Miniso. And here are the options. It's a blind box, if you can't tell. So there were two main ones that I wanted. And that was this, I liked the name, Waltz Beneath Darkness. It's this bat figure right here, and it's like a flocked bat, and I think even like inside the ears is like fuzzy. And then the Cat of the Mist, this pink one. That's like the one time I would do pink, like a little pastel-y hair color. It's really cute. But as it turns out, on these, I was able to peek in the bottom, and I saw what it was. I got, because they didn't have those two there, because I looked at them. You know what I'm saying? You do what you can to save some coin. But I saw that the one in here was the one on the front. And it wasn't at the top of my list, even though I liked it, but I'm glad I got it because I think it might actually end up being one of my favorites of this series. Sir. So here she is. That's better. Block that light out. I don't know. I like the little star. She's just like really creepy cute. She's got these kind of like tears almost coming down on the face. And then these like, I feel like these little creatures, they're giving me like Studio Ghibli vibes a little bit. I feel like maybe I'm thinking of the sprites or something. Obviously those are all black. And then she has this base piece that you attach that looks like a little monster. It's got like a little red tip there. There we go. How cool. Please ignore my light. There we go. How cool is that? So it's like a little shadow behind her. I love it. So I have that figure here. Actually, let's stand up because I think I got this string light from Fred Meyer. It's our local grocery store during Halloween season. And it's a LED like plug-in version. So I wrapped it around here and just like hung it underneath. Let's light it up. All right. Awkward angled lighting ceremony commence. Here we go. I will definitely need an extension, but how freaking spooky is this? So I put this back here, and then I have all of these jack-o'-lanterns. Like, because this is in a closet, I'm going to need a little bit more light than I normally would, which is already the plan. And I have more to show you in a future haul. And then over here, if you saw the Halloween haul from Cracker Barrel and more, we got the small ornament of this. This is the cat full size that we got last year. I thought it was really cute over here. And then this print. So maybe at some point I hang it up. I showed it in the one video, but I thought it was really cute. So this is from the Gorgonist. It's an artist that we even met in person at Rose City Comic Con. I'm going to guess she's going to be there again. And I saw she just done like at least 2 more versions with this cat and the ghost, and they look so cute, and I think I might have to get them. So we'll see when we go to Rose City Comic Con, and then I could just like rotate it out. But I love this one, and I love the idea of like having the cat, a ghost cat, like a little blend next to it. So right now it's just leaning because if I open it up, it's not going to fill the space. This is a little shallow. I mean, it is a closet. And then I have some more sorting out to do. We have a lot more to do in this space, but I have like 2 sets of headphones, my noise canceling ones and my regular like listening to music ones. And I'll probably get them like some kind of attachment on the side. Got my printer here. And then I have my 2 work monitors down there. And that's another thing I want to get sorted out is trying to make it easy to put away and then also like bring out. So it's not a hot mess or a pain in the ass every single time. But that's like all I've done so far. There's one more piece I want to add, but it is a part of a small haul. Let's do that. Oh, I forgot. We also have something we got for Hermione too to show you and what you're sat on right now. But we did place, we have 2 quite overdue, I was going to say overhauls. We have been overhauling. Is there such a thing? I don't know. 2 overdue hauls. One is from Creepsville. That's what I'm about to show you. And then the other is from Blackcraft Cult. This was back when they did a sale. I know at least one of you also hopped on that sale. So it's been a hot minute since I have received those items and we want to wear them. So first up is Creepsville. I think this was my first time like ordering directly from Creepsville. And I'm going to show you this item so then I can put you on it and I can stop doing this. Because most of the Creepsville items I've ordered were through Vampire Freaks. But the first one I got is this RIP mug. Let's take it out. Okay, so this is a mug. Now, I know some of you are probably already sitting there thinking, why did you buy this? Because it goes against everything that you've said about mugs. That is because I'm not going to use it as a mug. So it is this RIP coffin-shaped mug that says Tomb Sweet Tomb, which is given the Haunted Mansion vibes, if you ask me. And it's a pretty decent sized mug. And I don't generally use mugs like that roomy. So that's part of why I wouldn't drink out of it. And also the shape, like square things. But I think what it would be really cool as, and also it's got a pretty cool handle, it's bone shaped, is over here. I want to put it right here. And then put some pins inside. Now it's a little deep, so I think what I'm going to do, I need to check back at Michael's. Let me know if you, I don't know, either saw it in my video, you saw it out and about, but last year they had these like, terrarium kind of collections of things, like the small plastic containers. Like they had, the one I'm thinking of is they had a set of like white bones. I thought that that would be really cool. Like you might not see it, but like when you look in it, like wouldn't that be cool? Is to fill that up so that like the pens are inside and they don't just drop straight to the bottom since it is quite tall. But then if you do look, then we would have some bones. I could even have some like laying about, but I thought I didn't want to do just like a traditional pen holder, and I like having things out and ready to use, but I don't want like too much out. So I am on the lookout for, if you know of a good like mouse pad place, like not just, I don't know, I've come across some pretty cheaply made ones, like wide but narrow. I'm thinking like maybe a spider web one. I was going to do cathedral, but I think I want like, I don't want it too busy because I want it to go with everything else. And I'll probably have some figures and stuff. And then of course we're going to do a whole lot here, but I think that is everything on this side, I think. Oh, wait, no, hold on. If you saw that video, I was going to put the sucker right here, but I wanted to show it to you guys first. How cute is that little pail? I feel like it's almost proportionately sized to the cat. I mean, that's a cat that wants a lot of candy. But I'm thinking maybe this little tree from the Limax Spooky Town line that we just hauled. I was thinking about having like one of the buildings over here. All right, what do we think? Let's turn it on. Did we take the batteries out or no? Oh, there we go. So I'll definitely have to plug it in because I don't want to keep using batteries. And then we'll hide the battery pack. I just love, I mean, I love classic Halloween, orange and black, but I love purple and green. I also love good angles. We're struggling here, you guys. I think it's a nice size for this area. And then when I'll need to figure out like when the two monitors are up here and I'm like working, how we're going to situate everything around it. And then it still work for just the monitor. But I think figure wise, this is all working. Is she like proportionate to that? Almost. That can work, but I like her over here. But I might add a figure over there. And we might be going back to like the miniatures area. I definitely want a handful of items from there, but I think that is the last item. That is so cute. I do have some LED situations to go in this area, and I clearly need to clean this monitor. I'm just saying, look at that. Oh my God. Okay, back to the remainder of these little hulls here, and then we're going to start putting up some curtains. So 4 more items from Creepsville. 2 hair accessories. We have these bone clips. I loved how chonky they are. Now, they're not the kind of, although I don't know, they have a little clamp. My hair is thin, so I do have to use like the little, what are those called? Bobby pins to really keep it in place, but then maybe could do this over top. I liked how much they stood out. And then these will be really fitting for this year's theme. Got 2 little back clips. So those are the accessories. And then you might recall, I sort of showed this item in my version of Summerween, where we went through a number of things that I thought would be really cool if I were to do more of my take on Summerween. And I don't just like put things in that I'm not interested in. And I was so interested in this that I ordered it. And it is the RIP Tombstone lunch bag. Is that what you call it? Lunch bag? What are they calling it? Oh, their tag's cute. Here's their tag. That's cute. I just thought it was so detailed. So what I loved, is that a pocket? Oh, that's a pocket. What I loved about it the most is probably this drip here. And then I think, are those supposed to be hinges? Oh my God. I really like the detail. And I think this one is by Creeps. Yeah, this one's by Creepsville. Loved it, Aubrey. We bought it from Creepsville. I'm so used to buying it from Vampire Freaks, which wouldn't make a difference, Aubrey. Okay, why do we have a channel? Anyway, here's the top of it. So we have the front of our tombstone. We got spider webs galore here for that. Also appreciate the zippers. Not sure that's coming on camera. Say Creepsville. And then even the worm. Look at this little worm on the side here. There it is. A little worm. And also, did not notice, we have a little like mesh piece on the side there. Did not notice this in the photo, but the strap says Creepsville. Super cool. I'm not like a huge person on branding, but I do feel like it gives it a nice look. versus just a plain black. Did I open this? Is it just plain inside? Oh, I appreciate that it's like actually, it's gray. Like a gray kind of silver vibe. We have another zipper here. I guess you can put like your utensils or something. And it's like not too big. Like this is a good size, I feel like, for when I do have to go into the office to bring a lunch. Probably a little bit too big. Maybe not. And also the width I think would be good. I always struggle with like fitting my drink in there. All right, last item. Have we done? Oh yeah, it's up here. So I got myself a beach towel from Killstar. Also ordered more from Killstar. And now he has himself a beach towel, which we also showed this in that video. But now I have the physical thing. It is the Baphomet beach towel. Let me just stand up, show you. I should probably take the thing off, but here it is. I think mine's wider. This one's more like, wait a minute. Oh, it's coffin shaped. I forgot about that. Okay. So it is coffin shaped. It's a little difficult to show. Is he not cool? Obviously, red and black. And there's the rest of him. And the base. And then it's just your regular, that terry cloth back there. So I don't know. We might have to make our way to the beach or something because we both have not everything we need. Definitely need an umbrella. Okay. We don't be going out in that sun without protection of all kinds. Next up is Blackcraft Cult. I did also show a number of Blackcraft Cult items in that video. I don't think any of them were in there, but they were doing a sale. And they threw in an extra. So let me show you the extra first. I'm mildly upset about it. So you're going to use it, yeah? Yeah? Okay. It's really pretty. I'm not a huge pink person, but it's a pretty pink. And it's this faux leather bat wing like keychain kind of charm. And it's got the Blackcraft Cult initials there in this nice like gunmetal metal. And they have this wing. So I saw it. Here's the back of it. Like a lot of different colors. I don't remember how many. And I think I need to go back. This is how they get you. This is how like good marketing gets you. It's like the Heretic where they just like spray the box and it's like, okay, maybe I need that scent then. So I might need to go back and get the black one, but that was really nice, like a proper item put in there. And then, okay, so we have items. It's a his and hers order. First up, this is a belt that he got. Goes really well with the towel. It is this Baphomet belt, buckle belt. It is probably like metal of some kind, yeah. Really, really detailed, but like kind of basic at the same time. Like the rest of it is just your classic faux leather belt, but the buckle, she pops. So there's that. And I think all the rest of the items are shirts because their shirt design, I feel like I need Lucifer over here for this one. Their shirt designs are so cool. So we each got this print just done on a different shirt. This one's mine. Doesn't it say Lucifer? Yeah. Look at this shirt, you guys. It's my new favorite shirt. I might need it in like an oversized size too. We have a Lucifer shirt. I do think all of their shirts say Blackcraft Cult, but I don't know. I kind of don't mind. If I really enjoy a brand, I kind of don't mind sporting it as long as it's not like taking over the actual showcase situation. Like, look at this cat. So I got mine on a classic, just like black tee. I'm a little jealous because his is acid wash, but they didn't have an acid wash in the t-shirt. He got the sleeveless tee. So this is what that one looks like. I like acid wash both for the look, but also it softens the shirt. So I really like that, but it's got a nice long opening here. Good for the temps these days. And then here is our little Lucifer. So we're kind of matching. Cute. Okay. We're just going to like, I don't remember how many I got and how many you got. Oh, we both got this one, right? And I think I tried all these on. I got a size. Oh, I was looking for the size. It's like a ginormous letter right on the front there. I got a size medium. I think we both did, which seems to fit fine. Look at this Baphomet. It's so cool. And what's the bottom say? Oh, the devil. I don't know. I just really liked the It's not all like flat in color. I don't know how to describe it. But like the gray and the black, like there's a little bit of depth and dimension and darkness to it. It does let the red pop a little bit more. And it's also not a bright, bright red, which I appreciate. So we each got one of those. I will definitely be back for shirts. Maybe this one's my new favorite. Do I still have it? I have this Familiar shirt, or I did. No, I think I still have it. It's one of the Steve Rhodes shirts, which you can find at Spirit Halloween, Spencer's. Well, they're both owned by the same place. That's the main two places that I've seen it at. And I think I have a Halloween shirt, like the movie Halloween. I love a lot of their stuff. But this Familiar shirt might be my new fave. Like, what? We have all, well, not all the animals. A goat, dead center. And then are there 3 cats or 2? 2. It's just so like, well, I don't know. It's just so well designed. We have 2 cats. The goat is holding one of them. And then there's one in the, no, is it holding both? No, it's just holding the one. Okay. Hellcat Club. I don't think I saw that. I love the red eyes on the cat. Well, both cats. And then I love the bats. Like they just went a little crazy with the bats, but it's being black really stands out. So cool. And then the curses, we got ourselves kind of a Christmas item. Okay. Is it Christmas when it's, you know, dark and spooky? They had another one that you wanted, but it just wasn't in stock. So we'll have to go back. I forget which one that was. Do you remember? We'll find out because we'll be back. But this one is a Mothman, like Christmas ugly sweater, or just an ugly sweater, like a wintry one. Look at this guy. I like the basic, just red, white, black, gray colors. That's the Christmas I know and love. You know what I'm saying? And then we have snowflakes all around. We've got them in white and gray. We have a skull. We have a bit down the arm here. So we have like a seeing eye, a skull. We have the Blackcraft Cult initials. And also appreciate the back is not forgotten. Some places when they do these things, they forget the back. So it just duplicates on the back. So cool. Proper knit. And what size did we go? We went for a medium, and that seems to fit quite well. So that is the haul for this video-ish. Actually, let's show you 2 more items, and then we're going to hang up. So what we're going to do, we're going to hang up this curtain. We have more to do. We got a light fixture. That's so cool. We'll do that in another video. So if you see a giant box in here, that's what that is. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to do a curtain. Because if you remember when we were talking about this, I wanted like a curtain. It's not completely internal, but yeah, I guess it is completely internal. We're going to do 2. We're going for a layered vibe on both. So we'll see. And I ordered from a place that I wanted to order from for quite a while. Got even more, but I'll just show you what we're putting up here. So we're going to do those. But first, I have 2 more additions. First one, nothing super fancy. Got it off Amazon. What is this? Like come in like 4 pieces, but it's solid wood. It seems like solid wood. Is just a little side table. I was going to say nightstand. This isn't a bedroom. Just a little side table. So because this like sofa couch situation like splits in 2. They're 2 separate pieces and we can just move them. We wanted to do something really, all it needed to hold are drinks. I will be on the lookout for some coasters. Maybe we get into, maybe in a future video, or maybe just when we go out. I'm hoping like Home Goods will give me ideas, but I'm looking for specific things. Coasters are one of them because it is wood, so I don't really want water like sitting on it. But yeah, it was pretty, I don't remember what the price was on this. We got this, I think, during Amazon Prime Week. I don't know why they call it Prime Day. Multiple days. I think we did. Because we're trying, like, in the past, I kind of just did the most. And I think a lot of YouTubers fall in this where you end up spending, like, that or just trying to be the first on things. And I rather just, like, give you good quality and it sustain itself. But if I just go spending all my coin, like that's not happening. It only makes so much. Not that much for the foreseeable future. No, it's okay. It's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. I'll have a job. I'm now trying to like do what a normal human being does, and I did, you know, most of the time before starting a YouTube channel is wait for things to go on sale. There are some things that like I know, like with Cracker Barrel, where sometimes they sell out, and I just didn't want to miss it. and I'm okay with the price. But there's been a lot, like even Michael's, like just waiting until it's on sale. So we saved a bunch of things, but this is one of the items that we got. We got almost everything. I think even the curtains were on sale. So this is just a little side piece. It's also a nice height, like for this space. I don't think you can see there. I mean, there's that giant box. Can we see? So that when we're sitting here, like, I don't know, just where your arm would be. And then, well, I guess we can roll some clips of the next item that we got for a particular familiar. But because she was like all up in that, let me show you nice and close. And this cat tower is really affordable, but it's also quite small. And our cat is she's getting up there in age. I mean, we got almost all of them, not at the same time, but they were all pretty close in age. Hopefully we have more time with her. That sounded weird. I mean, we definitely do. I just mean like a lot more time with her. I can't be doing that anymore. The grief is still grieving. But she can't she mostly has never really believed in herself when it comes to like jumping on things. So it's actually a pretty good height for her, and for where the sofa is, it meets it nicely. And there are so many versions. This also was on Amazon for like different colors. And there's just a lot of spooky cat towers on Amazon. I think I saw one kind of spooky tower at Home Goods, but it was like heart shaped. But like this one is coffin shaped. How cool is that? I love the purple too. And then we have this little kind of hidey hole. I don't think she only tried to use it when it was not attached. So we'll see if she fits. She is 12 pounds. And then we have this little kind of like step area that's almost in a spider web shape. And then the base is a bat shape. How cool is that? One thing though, and then there's like a little spider that hangs there. I do need to, like where it joins here, a little noticeable. So we'll probably just use a Sharpie and cover that. But one thing that's different about this one, and I think it's because the base is a bat, is it comes with like an attachment to attach to the wall. So we might do that because she can't be trusted. We'll put that back over here. And then do you want to do this curtain first? Or do you want to do that curtain first?
Let's do the annoying one first.
Apparently this one's the annoying one. So here is the final look before we take it down. For those of you not familiar, that's what I mean by this kind of like autumnal. It's a little hard to show the vibe there. So this is coming down. And then, hey, if you're interested, this is the, totally not lit. This is the, nope. Okay, maybe this one. This is the Pottery Barn Teen Hedwig pullback. So does not fit the vibe. And I mean, if you haven't noticed, I'm basically getting rid of everything Harry Potter, or that reminds me of Harry Potter. So yeah, I don't know. Probably didn't need to say that. There's probably gonna be people commenting now. I don't need the comments, you guys. We are moving on to the spooky vibes, as has always been in my heart. I'm just releasing it out into the world. So these are going to come off. We're not going to do pullbacks. I'll show you what we're going to do. But what we are going to do, so we have a bunch of curtains down here, 2 that are going over here and 2 that are going over there. We have a curtain rod because one thing that I've seen mostly on Pinterest is like a layered curtain. And I wasn't quite sure how to accomplish that. I think maybe you suggested it, that there are curtain rods that are like a dual curtain rod. So that is what we got. And now we are going to take this down and put the other one up. And I don't know how much we're going to show. Maybe just an after. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, here's the before, the full. I mean, did we get it? So, and it is kind of like matching with the light fixture that we have. So if you haven't seen that, that is also going. And what, sorry to jerk that down so fast, but what is in that box is what's going up there. We'll do that in another video. But here is the before look of it all. meet you back with the after. Let me see something. You getting the purse? Listen to that purse. Oh, yes. This is what we do while he hangs it up, right? I may or may not have lured her up here with cat treats, right? Because we want to hang out with you, buddy. Oh, yeah. Wipe your face all on that. Love it. So here for that. Thank you for that. While he's doing that, I thought I would talk about my birthday. But we already did the birthday gifts. That video is out there, members only video. And so actually we will be doing something that I'm kind of tying into my birthday because we were going to do it on my birthday is we don't have a car. And whenever it's not too often, but whenever we rent a car, really very much not interested in my thoughts. I knew she'd like the scratcher there though. I need more spooky scratchers too. Those are also on my list. Are you already wanting to leave? Okay, bye. We're just not facing towards us at all. Well, there goes the whole like hanging out with my cat vibe. Whenever we rent a car, it always feels kind of special because if you have a car and you regularly use it, which we did for most of our lives, I think it's hard to not like take it for granted. Yeah. Like you're just so used to it. But when you're used to traveling by foot everywhere, you come to appreciate the places a vehicle could take you. So it's always a treat. It's also a little nerve-wracking. We don't love driving anymore, like especially since being a pedestrian. So there's like anxiety that comes with that. But it also like the offset is it is fun. We get to go to more places. We get to like go to like some food places even that we haven't been to because they're a little bit more out there. I did just learn, and when we'll do this hopefully in that video, that there is a I think it's more goth than gothic, vegan cafe. Like I saw some skull-shaped things. So I will have to go there. So basically we're going to be booking a car, and we were going to do that closer to my birthday. Like I think we were going to do it the 10th of July. And I'm still going to take it off. But not enough Halloween stuff is out there because what I really want to do is take the car and just go to all the places, including like Walmart we don't really go to. It's not my top joint anyway, but like a full-size Walmart isn't super close to us. It's doable. We can make it there, but because it's not my top choice, I'll throw it in when we have a car, and we'll see what's out there. But I wanted to rent it because obviously it does cost us money to rent it, when there's a good amount of spooky goods. So we're looking at like late July or maybe sometime in August, we're going to rent a car. So I'm kind of viewing that as like my birthday. And then I have watched I want to watch a couple horror movies. I watched a couple recently. She's literally staring at the door like she doesn't want to be here. So rude. What was the other one I watched? I watched the latest Scream. I need to go rate it on Letterboxd. So I know some of you follow me there. Black Phone 2. That's the other one. So I watched the latest Scream and I watched Black Phone 2. Not my faves. That was maybe the worst Scream movie. And I don't think I've seen all of them, to be fair. And I love Scream. It's not like the most well-made, like well-crafted story, but I think it is a classic and it'll always have nostalgia for me. But it just was like, I don't know. I don't know what the point of it was. It felt lazy. Was not a fan. It was a good background sound. And then I had watched Black Phone, loved Ethan Hawke as the main baddie, even though you don't really get him very much. The story was like, I don't know, I wasn't as down with it as other people are, I guess. I don't know what the overall rating is. It was recommended to me. And then I just watched Black Phone 2 because I was like, okay, maybe, sometimes, hey, big Alien fan, like grew up with the whole franchise. I can quote Aliens, like, we'll see. I don't know. I might need to rewatch it and see if my chops are still there, but it's been a while. But like, I loved Alien, Aliens, even Alien 3, I love. Resurrection, liked. Not really staying tuned with the rest because we watched one of them. But I was going to say, it's kind of like Aliens and Terminator, I feel like. I love Terminator. It's a classic. I want to say it's a good romance movie, I feel like. But Terminator 2 is kind of like Aliens. Like, they're the action versions. And they're proof that you can do a sequel and it be really good. In my opinion, not so much with Black Phone 2. I don't know. I found it hella boring. It just wasn't my vibe. So I am going to watch, what is the one? Obsessed, right? Obsession. Oh, we're back. She's back. I'm going to watch, that one is well rated. So we'll see. I put down 2 horror movies. I'm going to watch Obsession. And then what are the other one? What was the other one I said I wanted to watch? Undertone. I follow Possessed by Horror. And she did a video. I didn't watch it. I just saw the title. Because I didn't want any spoilers or anything, but saying like, is this the best movie of the year or something like that? And I was like, all right, I'm sold. Let's watch it. So I'm going to be watching that. And I think we're going to have like breakfast tacos. And I'm leaning towards pizza. We got to curtain up. Pizza. So normally also, we'll show you the whole thing, but normally for these curtains, like the last curtain was a blackout curtain. We didn't go with a blackout curtain because I wanted to, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, but it did black out. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. We were going to do a blackout curtain because that one didn't black things out. It actually kind of gave off a cool vibe. I didn't like it at first when I saw the lighting because like I saw what it looked like on Amazon, not lit up. But we did look at reviews, so we know going in that you can like see through this one a little bit. But because we're adding another layer, since we got the dual, bar situation, we got a lacy business. So that's going to go behind it. No, yeah, behind it. And, oh, let me show you here before you go putting that on. Here's the end of because we swapped out the rod. This is what we went for, also on Amazon. I can't tell if it's like, it looks like almost like a bubbly vibe that they gave it, but it also kind of looks like shards of aluminum foil crumpled up. Like it's cool. I kind of like that you don't really know what it is, but just basic black. We didn't need anything fancy. And then we have what would you say? What was that called? Maybe for these, I will link stuff.
Crushed velvet?
Well, yeah, crushed velvet. I mean, like, what would you call that pattern?
Oh,
It's like a floral, I guess, yeah, like a more floral Victorian pattern. I guess you could say damask a little bit. I'd have to see it again. I think it's more floral than it is damask, which damask could have floral too, obviously. I had seen curtains. Did I mention this? But I'd seen curtains and I liked the sort of dimension it gives it when you pull one back. And I'd seen some photos where there's another one behind it and that one's pulled back, but it's not pulled back as far. So you have like just an extra layer. And because it isn't like blackout, it is lace. So, but still it is another layer. It should give it a little bit more coverage, but it's not a huge deal up here. And there's like a crap ton of you in the comments with July birthdays. So we have a lot of Cancers in the house here. Okay. Love us the feelers. Take that as you will. But I saw even one of you has the same birthday, so happy birthday to you. And I know there's, I think there was somebody on the 7th and the 8th, so happy birthday to you as well. And let me know what you're doing for your birthday. As the curtain is now up, I forgot to mention one more show. Actually, those are movies, so this is a show to recommend to you all, which was recommended to me, and that is, I should probably wait for the latter. Keeping it real, Widow's Bay. So it is a new show. Do you want me to just let you out? The audacity. So one season is out. It's already wrapped. And it's got, oh my gosh, what's his first name? Rice. Something Rice. Reese. Matthew Reese. Who, I mean, I think I've seen him. I'm pretty confident I've seen him in other things, but it was The Americans. I'm also kind of obsessed with his marriage. So I watch him and Kerry Russell. I've watched him and Kerry Russell in a lot of interviews. But that show, okay, he doesn't watch horror really. I don't know if you're gonna like suffer for my birthday and watch, or might just be in the area, maybe playing a game or something. But that one was a success. Would you agree? And I don't even know that I'd call it horror, like more creepy, but it's just set on an island where the island kind of has some history. It gives like the Lost vibes meets like, I don't know. There was something else that rang a bell. Maybe I'm thinking of that Leonardo DiCaprio movie. No, the Stephen King one. Shoot, pretty sure it was on an island. Pretty sure I read the book Shutter Island. Yeah, I don't know why it's reminding me of that. Maybe I need to rewatch that. But It's so good. It's so good. I think it's like, what is it, 8 or 9 episodes or something? 10 episodes. Yeah. But actually spooked me. Most horror movies really don't. Like, they can be creepy. But like actually made me scream, which doesn't really happen. He enjoyed it. Like, I'm excited for future seasons. So highly recommend Widow's Bay. Now you're already moving on to the next rod. Okay, I'm gonna let her out and then let me show you this set of curtains. Okay, unbelievable. Wants nothing to do with us, but it's normally when I'm working that she like won't shut up. Okay, so for this one, we are gonna do this lacy curtain in the front, and I want to show it to you because it's pretty cool. This one is from a place called Sin in Linen. If you are looking for some spooky gothic linens, whether it's curtains, they have, what are those short curtains called? Valances, bed sheets, comforters, duvets, pillowcases. They've got some cool stuff. I've been eyeing them for quite a while, and these curtains, I just needed a good place to put it. I was trying to show does this open up? Oh, they have a little card. Welcome to the family. We weave our love of the unusual into textiles for those who swim against the cultural tide. A labor of love started in 2004. I didn't know they were that, I mean, it's not old, but like, I didn't know they've been around for a while. Ooh, 10% off code. Okay. So the only thing is like, I think this height was it like 52 by 96 or something like that?
For the big one.
Yeah, for the big one over here. They didn't have anything of that height. Most of their curtains are pretty much all the same height and width. What is that? Does it say on here?
40-something by 80.
Yeah, it was like just shy. 40-something by 80-something. But don't know the name of this. It doesn't say. It is this like spiderweb
lace curtain.
Oh, spiderweb lace curtain is what it's called. Now, I don't really find curtains like this elsewhere. It looks really nicely made. So I was about to gripe that like you have to buy them individually. So if you want a set of 2, which most of the time you're getting curtains, you're getting 2. You have to pay for both of them. They don't come in a set. Let's open it up so I can show you the details of this one. Also, one of the struggles that I have with curtains is so many of them, what are those called? That have like the really large eyesore of loops at the top that look like a shower curtain.
I think they're just called...
They have a word for it.
Oops.
Yeah, no, there's a word for it. It's the round, like, it's not my vibe. I like where it's sewn and it can kind of have that scrunchy look. So look at the spider web. I'm so excited. And that's why I want this one like on the outside. So we have the spider web, and I did not realize, but like this shite is embroidered on the top. So there's a little bit of like depth to it. How cool is that? And then they have these like florals throughout the whole thing. And because it's more of like a lace vibe, this one is like kind of a lighter black. Because the hope over here is that we can close the space off. This is going in the closet. I'm not sure if I said that. We can close the space off, but also open it up and still see the curtain. It can kind of have like a nice elegance to it. But I wanted it not like, what's it called? Are you about to fall?
Nope.
Not blackout, but mostly blackout. So I feel like this is going to get us there. We went for kind of sheer for both of them, but I think layered because we'll see light. So I think it'd be kind of cool to see a little bit of light, but also feel like this is off limits, like if I'm doing work sort of stuff. But yeah, so we have the spider web, and then here are like the florally vibes. Look at that. Spider webs all around. Do we have any spiders? Or no? There are little like, I'm going to say moths. That reads more moth than butterfly to me. Do we have the spider?
It's got like a bee or something.
That could be a bee.
Who knows?
I don't think we have a spider, but here's, and then I need to pass it over because I think you're almost at that point. No? Okay.
No.
How pretty is this curtain? Oh my God. I kind of want a reason to get one of their valances. They're really, really pretty. And they're not just like they have a scalloped vibe to them. They have the shape that really works for balance. Oh my god. A lot of the curtains that I found, like if you're just searching like spooky curtains, are just like printed on and they read like a shower curtain. In fact, some of them I thought were a curtain were a shower curtain. So finding a place like this, which like I said, I mean, I probably found maybe like a year ago or something like that and I've wanted to order from a while ago. And I did get a discount, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they were having a sale. Okay, we have the curtains up, but let me just like move. This is not going to be its permanent spot, but we have our little table. So we'll put the table over here. So like I said, it's a crushed velvet, but this one's not blackout. So I can even like see through, but it has like it's not just crushed velvet. I don't know. It's like a watery kind of, I don't know the word for the texture. So then you pull it back and here's a better look. We don't have pullbacks. We do have these guys here. Honestly, don't recall how this works. So what I'm thinking is sometimes we'll pull this back. Now this isn't going to be a pullback, so it's not going to be over there. We need to also fix that. Well, just imagine this is like, we'll mess around with that. It'll look nice and pretty. I don't want to see the scallops over here. We could also just bring this in a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. But I really like seeing, I think I like the lace in the background instead of the front. And then we'll sort this out. And just leave room for something there. I feel like I've got to fill all them spaces, you know what I mean? But I don't want to see the scallops over here. I like it over there. And we saw these like, were they black? Skeleton, like curtain dangly businesses? Come on now. What if I just like, I don't want to see the tag. I feel like I can make it work somehow. And it's just like you grab the cat and pull it over. And then we have a different one. I also thought about like maybe they hang up when we show you over there. And like you use it as a drawstring. But I also like the idea of like we talked about like rotating these out. So if we want to do a different theme, we could do skeletons, we could do ghosts, or just go with the basic tassels. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave those there for right now, but I really like this. It's pretty affordable. And I was gonna go for like a more spooky vibe, but just going for a basic gothic floral pattern kind of goes with everything. And I feel like we're getting enough blackout. Isn't the sun fully out right now or no? And then of course we could like pull this back. And that's what I was thinking is like, I'm not sure here. I think I'd have to pull this because I don't want it bunching right there, but basically where you kind of see it drape a little bit. You getting it? I have a feeling it's probably going to be like this more. Because I don't mind a little bit of sun. I can't believe I said that. But I don't need full exposure. Okay, that is that. Let's move to over here in the officey area. So we learned that what do they call it? Sin linen. Really like it. I really like it gives it more of a matte look, I was thinking, because when you look at this one, it's really shiny, so it's very reflective. So I don't really like that in being in the front. But as it turns out, the slidey business, the hole is not as wide. They didn't give it as much height as the other one. So we are going to need to order a rod that is skinnier. So I'll put a clip in right here so that basically we have that rod in the front within the door frame. And that's where the spider web curtain is. And then the other one is in the back and it actually goes wall to wall. But this way we can pull one back, pull both back. But when you pull the front one back, you are going to get like, there's a little bit of a sheerness to the one underneath, but not too sheer. Or what I'm thinking is you'd actually pull the whole thing back. So it would, and right now, I mean, you're seeing clips, but right now there's bobby pins holding this up. And the other thing we need to order, maybe we have it ordered by then too, is some kind of a pullback so that it'll be behind the wall. And then pull this back. I have a feeling this will be more like in the middle area. Basically, I don't want to like hide too much of what's on the main space here because we are going to have prints and stuff. And I have a feeling we're going to have this mostly open, but like have just the drawn back. Like, I feel like it gives it more of a room, less of a, I just threw this in my closet vibe. So I'm really here for it. I'm excited for whatever you're viewing right now. That is a new and improved, not bobby pin holding up curtain, but I love this curtain so much. I really do recommend. Otherwise, I was going to say, I think they sewed it a little bit slightly off. On one of them, it wasn't the same. But just keep in mind, at least for these, you might need to go for a skinnier rod. But I otherwise really recommend. We have 2 more pieces to show you that are really cool. And I'll probably be getting more linens. We'll see what they do for like Halloween season. But I'm really, really loving it. We have more to do in this space. Like I said, for prints, but also shelves and stuff like that. And we might do stuff on the sides. But I think we're going to switch to moving over here. I think we're gonna switch to next time we do the lights, I think. I know we're gonna also decorate this, so that might be a different video. We're gonna do it in phases. I'm excited. Also, I don't think I showed the pin board, but if you remember the pin board, maybe we'll throw a little clip in there when we did or we're just gonna pan. That also works too. It's like a witchy pin board, and I still love it. But I kind of want to like spookify it up. Like I really like the bat here. I think that'll stay. I think a lot of things will stay, and I won't be getting rid of stuff. I like this cat pin. What does it say again? Did not land on feet. We got that at Rose City Comic Con. I bet we could find more things like that and make this a little bit more like spooky, like some ghosties and skeletons and stuff. Like the crows would stay. Kind of remove the witchy aspects and bring those out when we do a witchy theme. And I don't know how you feel about it. I don't want gold in this space. It's going. I might spray paint this. I don't know what color yet. If we do like black or black with like a, I don't know, silver underneath. So, but we're going to change it. So that might be its own thing. That's really close to my face. And then we're going to decorate this. We have more to come, but I feel like that's enough for right now. And now I can go wear them shirts and hang out in here and it be more cozy. But yeah, that is a wrap on this video. We will see you. I think we're going to be Halloween hunting next in the next video. That's, I don't know how to end these things. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.